Our goal during this Action Week is to raise awareness about children diagnosed with HIV/AIDS and to directly assist the service group Dreams We Believe in. To do this, we organized a fundraising GameCon which included video and board games, which, as you can see, was very popular.
DWBI is something that I always knew existed but never really understood until we decided to partner up with them. I find what they do pretty amazing and important. Magic Johnson, one of the best basketball players ever, has HIV/AIDS and I'm a big basketball fan. It's pretty cool to know that they're helping these kids so that they can live a long life and hopefully achieve their dreams. And I think raising awareness is just as important as trying to fight it because the general public needs a deeper understanding of this subject. And I think DWI does a great job in that as well.
This Action Week project was a very hard project to achieve, as it contained many different stages in creating this event, from researching about our service group and attracting attention to our target audience. And finally, setting up the actual event itself was a difficult process. Raising awareness about HIV/AIDS is also troublesome, as most people regard the disease as taboo and avoid people with this disease. It is important to spread awareness about the actual symptoms of HIV/AIDS and its infectivity.
For our Year 9 Action Week project, we tried to focus on UN Sustainability Goal number 3, good health and well-being. We decided to work with a service group that focused on this goal, and this is why we decided to work with Dreams We Believe in. A personal motivation for me was that I've actually known people who are affected by HIV/AIDS, and I understand that the best we can do is make them feel welcome and accepted in the community. We must dispel the notion that AIDS is contagious and affects the humanity of innocent children, which many people around the world believe. Throughout this project, I learned that very few people are actually aware of the cause and effects of the virus, and rural communities believe that the disease is contagious, which is not true.
After the event, teachers gave us advice on what we could do. After thinking about the ideas, we decided to go along what Mr. Ivan suggested. We decided we could set up something like this next year. Since according to the teachers, kids were being too loud in the library, we notified Mr. Angelo Cositas, the head of secondary, via email. And within our group, we've been able to communicate with each other more efficiently in order to get ideas across quicker and possibly improved, even if we are not all present. Outside of our group, we've gotten better at writing formal emails, meeting with people, and discussing ideas with others in order to get it approved.
Our self-management was a big part of our downfall. There was quite a bit of miscommunication between ourselves and with others. We took way too long to contact DWBI, EAT, and secondary office, and that meant there was very little time left to plan, which is why we had to resort to a simple and less attractive event. Our fundraising GameCon was intended to help children living with HIV from the Bangrada orphanage. Since we weren't very knowledgeable of the work they did at the time, we decided the best way was for us to raise the money and let DWBI decide what to do with it. That way it would be used for the most essential things for their own purposes. We started off by deciding on a project that we thought would attract middle school students. Gaming is one of the most popular activities in middle school, and therefore we thought it would be a good idea if this was the main attraction. Due to time management issues, we weren't able to plan a lot and instead went forward with a more simple plan. People just played for fun and that ended up being a big reason for its failure, as most of the target audience expected a reward for an event that required an entry fee. Our plan also had multiple changes due to the flaws in our self-management skills, and this is definitely something to reflect on.
Our number one problem would have been setting deadlines for ourselves, and we realized that to plan a complex event, it's very important to keep this in mind. We had to get in touch with the event approval team, and we did this quite late, barely 2 or 3 weeks in advance. Another perspective we overlooked was that many people are extremely busy with school around this time of June, and it's not a very good time slot for our event. The sequence of delays led us into a ditch, and we couldn't.
Our project was not just unsuccessful, it was an absolute failure. The date was pushed back multiple times and ended up being way too late, and we couldn't even book the venue that we planned to. The event itself was unattractive, We were short of games and some went missing and we couldn't reserve any. And we only managed to raise half of what we initially wanted. So we did not reach our financial goal either. We could have been more successful if we actually proposed our ideas faster and got them approved quicker so we would have more time to plan. We also need to work on our marketing since we only ever sent out one poster and survey after the event was approved, neither of which were seen by many.
I also agree that our largest problem were problems with planning and time management issues, as we did not plan ahead to expect the deadlines presented to us in this community project. Other factors also affected our performance in the community project, as the time we had to complete a project was also the time when we had a lot of schoolwork and unrelated projects to complete, which conflicted with the total amount of work we could get done for our project. In conclusion, due to the amount of external work, it was hard to manage our work periods throughout the action week. Service learning has changed my understanding of service and working together as a community. Service learning is not only about helping one side as in a charity, but all sides participating with each other in order to achieve the same goal.
The main ATO skill we developed was collaboration. However, we also made a lot of progress in our organization and critical thinking. I think if we organized our project a little more, it could have been extremely successful, since the actual idea wasn't too bad. It was mainly the execution of it. I now understand the importance of service action and the effort it takes to organize such events. This will be very useful in many years to come.